Good afternoon, everyone. This is Carl F. Rose recording from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Sunday, April 30th, 2022. I'm just going to do kind of a quick review of the Lions draft picks. I know a lot of other channels were doing the picks as they came along, and me personally, I just wanted to wait till everything was done and give you an idea of what I think, and at the end of the video, I will tell you what my initial grade is. This will just be really quick here. Let's start with their first pick. Round 1, pick 12, running back Jahmyr Gibbs. Everybody was shooting down Brad Holmes on this one. I personally, I loved it. I thought that it was a great decision because I could clearly see that the signs were that DeAndre Swift was out the door. As much as I liked Swift, what I didn't like about him is that he was never available. Here and there, a few plays here, a few plays there, miss a game here, miss a game, and that's not going to work. Hopefully Gibbs is more durable than Swift, but I think it's a good pick. I give them an A for that pick. Now I do watch it since I'm a Michigan Wolverine fan. I do watch some of the other teams, including Iowa, and their second pick, round 1, pick number 18. Their second pick, Jack Campbell, linebacker. He definitely, it's an improvement in their linebacking core, but I think I'm not sure. Don't really know the whole talent, but I think I know Iowa's good, and I remember seeing him in some games, and he's good. It's definitely an improvement, but they might have been able to give somebody better. To me, that's like a C. Then round 2, pick 34, tight end Sam Laporta. Now, the whole question mark on him is, I believe, is his blocking. I give, again, another Iowa person. He's good. I don't know. It's they talk about him. I understand that he catches the ball better than Hawkinson did. So that's where I'm at on that, and I give that another C. Then round 2, pick 45, defensive back. Brian Branch, that's an A plus. I was really stoked on that. That's something they got, and appears that he's going to probably be one of these guys that's going to be ready to go, just like Gibbs. Gibbs will be more than likely ready to go, and the same thing with Campbell. Even though I kind of, we'll just have to wait and see how he does in practice in the preseason and stuff, and maybe he'll fit into the scheme and to be able to go right away. So, but now and then the sweetest deal of all, round 3, pick 68, quarterback Hendon Hooker. I was hoping and praying they would do this. Finally, it looks like Nate Sudfeld is going to probably be out the door after when they cut the roster down. Now and the best part about it is, hopefully Jared Goff doesn't go down. But if he does, at least we're not in the sewer and going downhill. But thing is, Hendon Hooker probably could come in, but they still want to work him with the system and hopefully give him some time to recover fully and be ready to go full blast. And the thing about this is, eventually Goff is going to be too expensive. So this is good. This is something I've been screaming about for years. The Lions never seem to have a good backup quarterback, and that's what you're going to find with good teams. Good teams always have a good backup quarterback, and I always refer to the same thing. The 1972 Dolphins, they were the undefeated. They went undefeated, and through most of the season was on their backup quarterback because Coach Shula had a good backup, as well as the Bob Greasy went down, and then Earl Morrall came in and won everything for him. So that's why I was really stoked about this. Then round 3, 96, defensive tackle Broderick Martin. I like it that this guy's so huge. He'll definitely, and plus he's gonna. The thing about him is, if he starts right away, he's going to be one of those people that, they're gonna the offensive line's gonna have to double team him. So him in there at the same time with Hutch, well, that's going to wreak havoc on some offensive lines. So, but my understanding is he still needs to, things to work on. So, but that's still good. And then finally, round 5, pick number 152, offensive lineman. Now, I don't really know much about this guy, Colby Sorsdahl. So if you know more about it than I do, please feel free to leave a comment. And I'm not sure, but at least we addressed something with the offensive lineman. I was hoping to see a little more on the, maybe another offensive lineman. But the thing is that the suspensions really did kind of mark this thing. And finally, the last pick, round 7, or at least pick number 8, and that was wide receiver Antoine Green. Now, they say that it's going to take him some. He won't, more than likely won't be starting, but he'll. But at least we don't have any injury problems or anything like that. He's just got to learn the system. He'll come in for a play here, and it's gonna everything. We'll have to wait and see on a lot of these things for with the preseason and the practices and all that sort of thing. But overall, I give them a B. I would like to give them an A. I'm pleased with these picks. And I really hope things go better, but I'm gonna play it safe and give the Lions a flat out B. I don't think this is I think the first their first 2 draft picks, the first 2 seasons, Holmes and Campbell, really did a lot. I don't think this was out of the 3 draft picks, this is probably not as good as the other 2, but they had things that they had to deal with. They had to deal with the suspension and and shifting around, getting rid of Swift and that sort of thing. So unfortunately, they had other issues to deal with, that affected this draft. So again, it's going to be a B. But anyway, that's just my point. Let me know what you think, what kind of a grade, and leave it in the comments. And we will talk to you next time. Have a good day.